Hello, everyone. I am Shua Allegra, and I have a very good friend of mine here, and we have some exciting news, some good things to share with you. So, if you're new to me, I am Shua Allegra, the founder of Grace and Hope Consulting, where I write, teach, coach to promote social emotional learning, human potential, diversity, and inclusion. And this is my friend Catherine.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hughes. For those that don't know me, I am also known as the Caffeinated Advocate because passion for many causes fuels me, and so does coffee. I am an author, I am a blogger, I am an editor, I am a certified master life coach and speaker and trainer.
Yes, and Kathy and I are also both caregivers, and that's why we're here. This is
Yes,
why we're doing this.
yes.
So, Kathy, do you want to go first and just let people know who you care for and even how you get into the whole caregiving thing?
Wow. So, Shu, I have been a caregiver since childhood, to be perfectly honest. I have been surrounded by loved ones with disabilities, chronic illness. I had my son at age 19, so I was a young single mother as well. So I became a parent at a young age, but also I was caregiving for so many family members. And in my late 20s, I started taking care of not only full time my son with autism, but my grandparents became very ill. And the same year that my grandfather became ill, my father became a wheelchair user due to an illness and he fell into a coma. We almost lost him. And so for years, I was caring for two grandparents, a child with autism, and my father, who was now wheelchair bound.
Mm.
So I've been doing this since my 20s. We have since lost my grandparents and my dad, but my mother lives with me. She is 77 and not in the greatest of health. My son, Christian, who has autism, as I had mentioned, he is 23 now and he's come such a long way and does so much for himself, but there's still things he needs from me too. And then, of course, I'm also a caregiver and nurturer by trade. During the day, I am the director of family support and community engagement at a company called Achieving True Self, where I am also supporting families. So no matter where I go, truly throughout my life, I am the ultimate caregiver.
Yes, and you are, and you do it well,
Thank you.
and I know that it's not easy. I
It
know
is
that
not.
it's some days are harder than others, but we pick ourselves up, and not just for the sake of saying it, but because we learned that while we care for others, we first need to care for ourselves. So
Yes.
we have what we need to be there for them.
Yes.
And so I am also a caregiver. I was thinking, like, when have I started caregiving? Like wow, personally, like for thinking of my own life, I became a mom at the age of 22. I have not three children. All of them have some kind of diagnosis that requires extra support. So we are been thrown into the world of, disability, different abilities, and special education and services and all the other things in between.
All the
Um,
things.
all the things, right? But also, when I was thinking of myself professionally, even before I started Grissom Consulting, I've always worked in the human service field where I was always caring for someone else. Actually, my first job, I was 17. I started as a receptionist at a center that was supporting abused women. And I honestly, I started there because my aunt was the one running the organization, and she needed help, and she knew I was just graduated from high school. I needed a job, and it worked out well. But from there, I started leading support groups, and then here I am today, doing all the things that I do at Grissom Consulting, whether I'm coaching and counseling or training. I'm always nurturing people, and
Yes.
it's yeah, and different levels, whether it's caregivers, I'm also certified in family trauma, and so I help. Everything I do, I work at home, I'm always there for someone else, and I had to learn the hard way that sometimes I need to put my behind on the chair and sit, put my feet up for 5 minutes, otherwise I have no energy and nothing left to give to
Right.
others,
Right.
right? So for me, it came, my wake-up call was a stroke at the age of 33, and since then I've been on a mission to helping others who are caring for other people to fill our own cup, fill your emotional and physical and spiritual buckets so that you have enough to pour into others' lives. So this brings us to what we're about to launch here. So I'll let you Kathy, you announce it to them. What are we planning to do?
We are starting a program in April. It starts April 6th. We're going to be meeting on Tuesday nights for about an hour with other caregivers, and we're going to help them with learning how to better take care of themselves. We all know self-care is a struggle. Admittedly, you and I still have those days where we know
Yes,
we didn't sit our behind in the chair, right?
yes.
But we want to help caregivers also process that emotional overwhelm, that physical overwhelm, that spiritual overwhelm, maybe it's financial overwhelm, and
Mhm.
help caregivers learn that not only they need to take care of themselves so they can give to the ones they love the most, but also that they deserve that. So many times we put ourselves at the bottom and think other people need us first. Well, we can't do anything unless we're at our best selves. And then we somewhat forget who we are as people. We don't have any identity outside of who we are as the caregiver. I'm Kathy the mom, I'm Kathy the daughter, I'm Kathy the family support director, but who's Kathy outside of all of those things? Can
Yes,
Kathy meet her goals and actualize her dreams? Yes, she can. And Kathy
yes, she
deserves to
is.
do that, just like Shu deserves to do that.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, right on. And just was it 2 days ago, I actually had a call with a mom and who literally said, I don't know who I am. I say, yes, I get it. I've been there where
Yeah.
we lose ourselves in the roles that we have and we lose a sense of identity, a sense of
Mhm.
purpose. And yes, I love my kids. Honestly, I will lay my life for my children. I love what I do. I love the people that I support because that's why it doesn't feel like work to me,
Mhm.
because I'm so
Right.
passionate about it. But at
Right.
the end of the day, if all that I do, or if all my life only revolves around the people that I care for, I still losing my sense of self.
Yes.
And then what happens when those people don't need you at the same level?
Right.
I had times when my 7-year-old would say, come we'll read a book together. No, mama. And you're like, really? I wanted this time, And so if you don't learn to cultivate that time for yourself and doing things that you're passionate about, it will come a time in life where those roles will change and
Yes.
then you don't know what to do with yourself.
Right. What do I do now?
Exactly. And then we feel stuck and then we feel like we're not progressing. So we want to make sure that through these 4 weeks that you know who you are, that you find and set and start pursuing goals that are yours, they're outside of your role. Because guess what? I am a better caregiver when I am at my best. Just like you said, the more I pursue my own personal goals, the more I feel like I am thriving, the more present, the more loving, the more and even exciting I am to be around. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be around a grumpy mom,
No, no, they don't. I don't want to be around myself sometimes.
right? So whether it is at home, at work, if I am not happy with who I am, I'm not happy with where my life is going, I cannot be fully present with the people that matter to me. Right. So we hope that you will take advantage of this and we'll post the link for you to sign up. And this is really the price for this, honestly, it's the lowest it will ever be because we wanted to offer this as as a gift as well. And we kept the price very low. It's never going to be this price again, just being honest here with you. And so we want you to sign up. And if you sign up by the end of this month, by March 31st, you get a digital copy of this book. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so it's a Made to Overcome Caregivers Edition. So the other things that Kathy and I do together is writing and publishing. So Kathy is our editor in chief, and yeah, she Mama Fluffer as we call her.
Mother fluffer, that's me.
She does great work. So in this book, you get to meet other caregivers and read a bunch of resources that can help you on your journey as well. So we'll give you the digital version of it, as the PDF of the book, but you have to sign up by the 31st. We'll post the link. And as always, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Kathy or myself and we'll hear for you. You are caring for others. Let us care for you.
We're here for you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Looking forward to seeing you on April 6th.
See you then.
Bye.